Dzień dobry, witamy z powrotem. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Czestochowa. Today we are in this beautiful historic city in southern Poland, and we're going to be exploring around here and showing you guys all of the beautiful sights and things to do in this city. Let's go.
Now, if you're not Christian or Polish at all, you might be wondering why come to Czestochowa. This place here is actually one of the places where millions and millions of pilgrims come every single year to go and see the church called Jasna Góra, and they have a Black Madonna painting there, so to speak, a shrine to Madonna that millions of pilgrims see every single year. And they have the famous Pauline monastery here as well, which is a must-see when you are in the area.
So Czestochowa is a city in southern Poland that lies on the Warta River, and it has around 220,000 people living in Czestochowa itself. This city looks absolutely spectacular, and Naomi and I came here on a day trip from Katowice. It is roughly around 2 hours on the train and super cheap to get here too. So let's go and explore.
Around the Jasna Góra church you have this beautiful greenery here, and everything seems to be so idyllic around here. And as well, today again we are blessed with sunshine, so it is an absolutely stunning day. As you can see, we have blue skies and we cannot wait to go and explore the area here.
Something that really stands out for Naomi and I when we visited Poland for the first time and all the way up until now, we've been in Poland for roughly 1 month. Everywhere we go in terms of cities, we've been to Krakow, we have been up in the mountains in Zakopane, we've been to Katowice, and now here in Czestochowa. The nature, the parks, the open green spaces that are seemingly everywhere in Poland. It is truly fantastic, and people coming to these parks on a beautiful sunny day like today, spending the day chilling in the park, having a picnic. And you're also right now in this park where we are, we're situated directly next to the Jasna Góra Monastery. Absolutely perfect setting and a great day trip from Katowice if you are staying in Katowice itself. As I said, quick 2-hour bus journey to get over here. Well worth it. We can see it's well worth it already, and we've only been here for around 20 minutes or so. Now, Jasna Góra, it's worth mentioning this. It is known for having a certain type of spiritual magnetism, such as other famous Christian holy sites like Lourdes and Rome and Fatima, even places such as Guadalupe all the way out in Mexico. This place is certainly special. It feels special. I feel certainly a specific type of energy here, and it is very uplifting, very positive, and it feels really amazing just to be taking a walk around here. We cannot wait to go and actually explore around the monastery itself. How crazy is this? We are on the amazing grounds surrounding Jasna Góra, and there's actually a mass currently taking place. This is a very well-known place for pilgrimage in Poland, and I believe up to around 45 million people come here to pilgrim every single year. And this beautiful mass that's taking place, you can see just how many people. There's literally, I would say, around 1,000 people out on the field in front of the shrine. There is the Black Madonna on the stage itself, which is also known as Our Lady of Czestochowa, and it is just a stunning place. Really worth coming to and just taking a walk around the grounds here. It is beautiful.
Now it seems like today there's some sort of prayer festival or something like that going on here. You have loads and loads of schools and kids just kind of coming together from different areas of Poland, from what it looks like, and enjoying the mass together. The general vibe here in the area is super peaceful, very idyllic, and it kind of like it's just a nice place to be honest. If you ever do get the chance to come here, definitely make sure to put Czestochowa on your list.
Something worth adding to the story of Jasna Góra is it actually is the place where the longest pilgrimage in all of Poland takes place. 638 kilometers. It is called the Kashubian pilgrimage, and they go through lots of different places in Poland, including cities such as Torun, which is on our list of destinations to visit as well. So we're very excited to see that in the near future. It is places like this, like Jasna Góra here in Czestochowa, that just truly inspires Naomi and I in what we are doing. This place is stunningly beautiful. Over the last year and a bit now, we have been traveling around many different countries in the world, and this is one of the, if not the most beautiful places that we have ever been to, and that is saying a lot. We've been to plenty of countries in the Balkans, in all over Europe, in Mexico, in south of Europe, and this place here in Czestochowa, Poland, Jasna Góra, has to be one of the most feel-good, spiritually balanced, beautiful architecture. Everything about it just falls in line as just being a stunning place and somewhere that you need to add to your must-visit list as soon as you can.
This place is already very, very close to being perfect by itself, but what I think makes it even more amazing is that they have a few peacocks here around the church. So every now and then you can kind of hear the scream of a peacock, which gives this entire experience kind of like an exotic feel to it, and I actually really appreciate the peacocks here.
We made it all the way to the Basilica Jasna Górska, and it's absolutely stunning. It's so beautiful in here. They put so many details, kind of with gold and a lot of different colors and kind of marble from what you see. I think these walls are probably made out of marble, but you can really see the amount of work that went into this beautiful basilica. And if you're somewhat into these types of things, definitely put it on your list. It's so worth it. You don't have to pay entry, just come here and enjoy the silence and be one. We were kind of contemplating if we should even film in this area or not, because obviously there's people praying and sometimes here and there there's a mass going on, but there is actually a tour happening as well while there's somewhat of a mass or somewhat of a prayer going on. So it does seem like it's very usual to have people here speaking to each other or maybe explaining the church and all of these things. If you are interested in having a tour, I'm sure if you come, whenever you come here, you can inquire about taking part in a tour as well.
So guys, just outside of the grounds of Jasna Góra, you have a beautiful walkway that leads you away from the grounds, and you have all of these country flags that are flying, probably to signify unity, solidarity with the world as being one in terms of religion and peace. And I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a task. I'm going to pick 3 of these flags out randomly, and I want you guys to guess down in the comments what 3 flags they are. So here you go. 1, 2, and 3. If you can guess down in the comments, you will get a shout out in our next YouTube video. So there you go.
All around Jasna Góra you have loads and loads of places to choose from to get snacks such as hamburgers, hot dogs. Here just behind me is like a local cafeteria. Unfortunately we came a little bit too late, so they were already sold out of food, but if you do come here early, I'm sure you can get something really tasty to eat.
So we made a quick little pit stop at a Biedronka, which is a perfect stop for us, kind of like a local supermarket chain that's very common here in Poland. And we got some ice cream, perfect for this beautiful sunny day exploring Czestochowa. I don't know, Czestochowa or Czestochowa? Let us know again down in the comments. How do you pronounce it properly? Czestochowa, Czestochowa. So we had a little bit of a look around on Google Maps and we decided to come to a local park. This is called a Park Lizieniec. This place is very beautiful and there's apparently a few lakes that you can check out here as well. Just because the weather is so nice, we decided to come here to this park and we definitely don't regret it so far. Have a look here right in front of me. Stunning lakes, lots of greenery, and there's this like really cool boardwalk thing that we're just strolling along right now. We are very happy and excited to be exploring Czestochowa. There's plenty more to see and do around here, but unfortunately we are only here for a few hours. Unfortunately, it's just basically a day trip from Katowice. But after seeing this city and the amount of things there are to do around here, we might come here at some point for longer than one day.
Check this out. Here in the park they have even this little beach area here behind me, where you can just kind of chill or maybe go for a swim, and it really gives you that holiday vibe, especially today with the sunshine and the temperatures. I think it's kind of like 22 degrees, 23 degrees, something like that today. So yeah, really makes me want to go for a swim.
The last thing that we expected to see in this park was a beach. Like, of all things to put in a park in the middle of Poland, southern Poland, where there's no sort of border with the sea, is a beach. Like, we were just walking along and then we were like, oh, sand, people are swimming, people are enjoying themselves, sunbathing, and yeah, it is a very, very good idea, especially with the summer now creeping in here. The temperature today actually is high. Like, I'm talking, we're close to the mid-20s right now. I definitely am feeling a little bit sunburnt, a little bit crispy. And yeah, this park is beautiful. Czestochowa is beautiful. And we're going to go and explore a little bit more as well.
Which seat number are we?
Aha. Unfortunately, just like that, our time in Czestochowa has come to an end. It was just a quick day trip over there and we ended up making our way back to the center of Czestochowa. We grabbed a quick cup of coffee at a local cafe and then we figured that our train was coming and we pretty much had to run to catch it. So it
was a pretty tight call with that train.
Yeah, it really was. We really enjoyed our time in Czestochowa. The city itself is actually very, very beautiful. There's plenty of street art, cafes, there's a tram that goes through there, so it's perfectly convenient to get around in. You have obviously the amazing Jasna Góra Monastery, which we experienced as well.
And amazing nature.
And amazing nature too.
Didn't expect so much in one day.
Yep.
It's really worth a day trip.
Absolutely, guys. It's a must visit. Add it to your list as soon as you can. For now, my name is Luke.
My name is Naomi.
We are the two Mad Explorers.
And this is your daily reminder to keep exploring.
We'll see you guys in the next video.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Thanks very much for watching this video. We just launched our community, our channel memberships here on YouTube. So if you want to be part of this community, make sure to check out the benefits and perks down below. All of this is only possible because of you guys, and with your support, we will be able to keep going for a lot longer.
How crazy is this?